And welcome back. Welcome to this presentation where you're going to learn how we can start linking our files, our device files underneath the dev directory, and find out which modules they work with. So we're going to begin by listing the contents of the /dev directory. Using our standard ls command, we can look at /dev/video and the wildcard asterisk. This is going to list, in my case, video 0 and video 1, devices that could be webcams on my system. But this is all well and good. I know the device files, but what is the driver that is powering these files? It's not going to show from here. So we can use the read link command, and we can then look for the file /sys class video for Linux, video 0, and then our device driver. So this is one way, but I don't know about you, it's certainly not the most obvious way. You might not guess about the video for Linux subdirectory. So is there a better way? Well, of course, this is Linux, so we always have more than one way. Using udev admin info, we can query all for the file video 0, and we can grep search the output for the word driver. That's going to return the name of the driver, and then we can use lsmod and searching with grep for, in my case, UVC video, we're going to be able to see whether or not it's loaded. To manage the loading and unloading of modules, we have our glorious tool modprobe. Modprobe -r unloads or remove the module. To load the module, we use the same command, but just omit the -r. This will load our module. But if you ask me, the very best way is to move out to our command line and make sure that we get that really great hands-on practice. Come on, are you coming with me? And look at this, our glorious Pixel Playground. A Pixel Playground, we can start then looking at managing our device files. The first thing I'm going to do is list out the /dev directory, /dev for devices. And of course, we have a myriad of device files. So let's drill down a little bit and start looking just for our video-based device files. So using video and asterisk, the wildcard will then show anything starting with the video, irrespective of the characters that follow. You can see as well as I can that we've got video 0 and video 1. But what we can't see is the kernel module that controls this. So as we saw, we've got a couple of ways that we can look at this. Using the read link command, we can specify that we want to follow the link for the file /sys /class and then video for Linux. Underneath here, we can go through into our video and see that we've got a video 0 and a video 1 device file. Let's look at video 0 and then device and driver. And then that's pointing through to the file sys bus USB drivers UVC video. So it's UVC video that is our device driver. But as we said, that's maybe not the most obvious way. So another way would be to use udev adm, using the info and -q for our query to look at everything for the name of the device file, and that's going to be r/dev/video 0. You can do it for video 1. They will be pointing to the same thing. And we can see then that we've got, again, a vast amount of information. We're going to clear the screen and we're going to further refine our search by piping the output through to grep looking for the term driver in uppercase. And we can see now the driver name, UVC video. So both ways work. It's whatever works for you. Using lsmod and then piping the output to grep for UVC video now, in our case, that's what we want to search for, we're going to be able to see whether or not the driver is loaded. And we can see that it is loaded. We can also see that it's dependent on other drivers. If we didn't want it loaded, we could use sudo and mod probe -R to remove it. And then I can use escape and dot just to recall my last argument, save me typing UVC video. I haven't used sudo just yet, so I need to authenticate to that system. But now if I go back and look at my last ls command, so !ls, it's going to run the ls mod command with the grep. Shows me the command that has been executed, but look, I don't get any output. Now, that's not because I've been clever and used the shortcut. It's just the module is no longer loaded. Let's try loading it again. And remember, with that, then we just omit the -R. The -R is to remove it. If I look at then my shortcut again, !ls runs the ls mod command, grepping for UVC video, and look at this, it is loaded again.